What's going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, so this roster, the roster moves have been going around a little bit as of recently, and definitely some craziness happening, and some other things going on. But wanted to go ahead and kind of give you guys a little bit of rundown on what's been going on today. So obviously the Colts released their 53-man roster on Tuesday, and now they are at a situation where they need to fill some holes. And they went ahead and made some moves today. We'll kind of break down what's been going on here, and a couple other things that have been going on as well. So obviously, Darius Rush was not signed by the Indianapolis Colts, and he ended up getting claimed by the Kansas City Chiefs, which means 31 other teams did not want to sign Darius Rush. Kansas City got to him first. And the three guys that the Colts got claimed off waivers was offensive tackle Ryan Hayes from Miami, a linebacker Isaiah Land from Dallas, and guard Josh Sills from Philly. So you guys feel free to give me some notes in the comments if you guys know anything about these players and if any of them are any good. Nevertheless, they're not any big name guys that anyone have been talking about recently. But obviously the Colts bringing in some competition at line, which is what they needed to do. But we'll see if they continue to do that actually. And then a couple other things that happened today in this episode. The Indianapolis Colts actually released Isaiah McKenzie for, I think, a grand total of about 2 hours, maybe, which was crazy because the Colts at one point today had 3 active wide receivers on their roster. 3. That would have been Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce, and Josh Downs. But then the Indianapolis Colts had re-signed Isaiah McKenzie back onto the roster. I don't understand exactly what the logic was behind that move. I don't know if there was something that needed to be done with the roster fluctuation or what, but it definitely weirded me out because as soon as I got off work, that was the first thing that Cody told me. And then I went back on and then saw that they did not allow him to stay off for too long. And he is now back. So that's a good thing because I still don't understand why you would have done that in the first place, because the Indianapolis Colts still only have 4 wide receivers on the roster. They still need to address that. A couple other guys that they had released today. I know they released McTelvin Agim, who they had put on the roster to start yesterday, but he has now been released. It's strange, some of these moves that they made. And then from what we're now hearing, is that the Indianapolis Colts, well, and then we talk about their practice squad. Here's the practice squad. Linebacker Liam Anderson, safety Henry Black, safety Marcel Dabo, running back Jake Funk, safety Ronnie Harrison Jr. So 3 safeties on the practice squad. Jason Huntley, running back, DJ Montgomery, wide receiver, Al-Qadim Muhammad, defensive end, Donovan Mooten, linebacker, Amari Rogers, wide receiver, Caleb Sampson, defensive tackle, Dan Skipper, tackle, the only offensive lineman on the practice squad, and then Mike Strawn, wide receiver, so 3 wide receivers, Isaac Taylor Stewart at cornerback, Kevin Tolliver at the second at cornerback, and Jawan Winfrey, wide receiver. So actually that would make 4 wide receivers on the practice squad. And then the other big news today is that Jelani Woods is going to be placed on the IR to start the season, which means he will also miss at least the first 4 games of the regular season. So the Colts, I think, would have until at least week 4 to decide if they want to prolong his playing time or if he is going to be able to play at all this season. Apparently, the hamstring that he suffered early in OTAs has not gotten better. It had gotten worse, and that I don't think surgery was required for it, but it is definitely taking a lot longer to heal than what the Colts would have liked. So now we're in the situation where Jelani Woods will miss the beginning part of the season, which really stinks. We wanted Jelani Woods to start the year out hot and start out with a bang, help Anthony Richardson out in this offense, but he will miss the start of the year, and we will have to see if he's going to play this year. My guess is that he probably will, but it will probably take at least the first month of the season in order to do so. So that's definitely been a roller coaster of a day, and the Colts are not done. There's definitely a couple other things that could go down, but I will keep you guys updated if anything else goes further. That's going to really do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate all of your support. And as always, guys, go Colts.